Hey there, lonely boy, lonely girl. Hello there, brave lion, the grand matriarch. No, the grand patriarch of worldwide ramblings. Worldwide ramblings is on the air. I'm sorry about that, Richard. Didn't want to turn you into a hen when you're an obvious virile rooster. You are a virile rooster indeed. Michael G, you see. Evening, Jack, Brenda, and everyone. You see Brenda before I see her. Now explain to Brenda the difference between pre recorded and live, because I have given up officially. Hello, Tony. You must think I'm nuts, and you're from Milwaukee. And, Casso. Casso. Well, nice to have you from Milwaukee. You've been seeing both Trump and Kamal in your territory, right? Justin Bettinger is here. Hello, Jack. Michael Wiggins. Hey. Deborah Lake. Hello. Jody Smith is here as well. One of our loyal people for sure. She's in the top five. Gotta be. And she proves it by hitting the thanks button for $1 right at the outset. Thank you for hitting that thanks button. Mark Fortner is here. Good evening, Jack. Good evening. Welcome to you, Mike. You've been with us for a long time now, right? I've lost all track. I think we've been doing live shows for 2 years now. It doesn't seem like we've been doing steady live for 2 years, but I don't know. A couple of years ago, I was talking about seeing Tom Jones at Foxwoods with Karen. That show can still be found in the live section. Hi, Marlene. Good day. That means you're probably in Australia, right? I forget, then it comes back to me. Wait a minute, I got a tickle. No, that doesn't mean my bronchitis is coming back. Doesn't feel like that. But every once in a while, when I start speaking at 185 miles an hour, it couldn't happen. It couldn't. Post Malone. No. Post. See, if it were sand, it would be easy. Putting that H in there, I know you love Elvis. So you're in the right place. Well, maybe not. Maybe you'll have issues. I don't know. Karen Phillips, hijacking everyone. Linda Justice, hey, one of our loyal people, just like Judy Wright, not Betty Wright, the cleanup woman. Hi, Judy Wright. Welcome. Here's someone new along with Post. Kathy Beaver. I think that's the first time. Hi, Kathy Beaver. Is it Kathy or it's not? Could be, could not be. Were you watching from uh, Miss Beaver person? Could be a guy. You never know. Cheryl Larson hijacking everybody. Welcome. Kelly Volk. Hello. Welcome to Worldwide Ramblings Live on a Saturday night, at least here on the East Coast. It's about 10:00. I can look right here. No, I can't. It's gone. 10:04 in the evening here in the Empire State of New York. Hi, Kelly. I'm glad you're here. Barbara Kendall, one of our regulars. Hi, BK. That's what I meant the other night. BK. I think I was probably talking about Burger King at the time. I don't know, but you're BK. Miss Carter is here. She's definitely in the top five. Susan Carter. Howdy, Jack. Hello. Gene Phillips. Not Ronnie Phillips, because he passed away. He was a pretty big name here in my town back in the day. Hi, Jack. A warm night in CMA. Is that Massachusetts? Is that what that is, Gene? Yeah, right. See, I only have a GED. I don't know nothing really. That's why I can do selective talk radio where I'm not taking live phone callers. I take phone callers in political talk. I'm just one call away from sounding like a moron, a freaking moron. See, I can talk a little louder than I usually do because Bradford has not come home from whatever he was doing tonight. Sometimes this guy goes to bed at 7:30 at night, and he's up like at 5 in the morning, and out the door by about 6:30. Occasionally, I notice that. Gail George, welcome, welcome, welcome. Richard, stop sitting on a feather. What are you saying? I'm a little light in my loafers, Richard. Is that what you're saying? Hmm? 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 Uh, allergies are around. They were saying something about high pollen last week, but it didn't seem to affect me. Um, South Carolina by way of California. Oh, dear. My heart is in California. Yes, just get Gavin Newscomb out of there, as Trump likes to call him. Gavin Newscomb. Um, Kathy Beaver. It is, right? That guy 6. Plot twist. Jack is Elvis. Last days Elvis, are we talking here? Is that what you're trying to tell me? um, we've been tricked. Yes, and it's not even the 31st yet. For goodness sakes. We'll be on Halloween about 10 o'clock at night, by the way. Richard is going to dress up and he'll show us a picture. Marianne Rossi. Marianne Rossi, not Donna Rossi. Hi, Jack and all. Alice Warner is listening. I like that. You can, yeah, I am portable. This can be a radio talk show. What's going on with the voice? I put a cough drop in me mouth. I put one in me mouth. All right, Richard? I can't tell you what Richard's former job was when he was here in New York, but I'll give you a little hint. He used to make a lot of trips to the landfill late at night. I shouldn't have said that, Richard. I'm so sorry. So sorry. They'll never find any DNA now. Don't worry. um, Judy Bausch. Hi, everyone. Judy here in Springsville, Alabama. Alabama. Greenbow, Alabama. I'm thinking about Forrest Gump now when that idiot was going to take Jenny away from him. Why don't you come back to Greenbow, Alabama? Nancy DeMarco. Hello, hello. Hello, Jack and friends. I don't have any friends. Well, I used to, I had a lot of friends at McDonald's back in the 70s, early 70s. That was my first real group of friends. Before that, I was an only child, lonely boy. Had a few little friends here and there, but nothing serious. So I would sit there and read my complete set of Hardy Boy mysteries. Well, they became a complete set as I would buy another one and another one. Actually, me mum from Liverpool, England would buy them. I didn't buy them. I didn't have any dough. I didn't have any dough, bro. Hello, pretty little Claudette. Claudette, good evening, Jack and everyone. Here's someone new coming into this crazy program called Worldwide Ramblings. William Pugliski. Are you in Buffalo? I know there's a big Polish community up in Buffalo. And Jimmy Stir tomorrow will be, I didn't know this. We were thinking about going, but Sean, my buddy Sean, can't seem to pull it together. He's a big Jimmy Stir groupie like I am, and he's been to more gigs this year probably than I have. Like he was at the Greenwood Lake um, Oktoberfest last week. I missed that one. But I was up in Western New York when I started my radio career, William, in Dunkirk, New York, but I worked in Fredonia. So I lived in Chautauqua County, I did. And I saw there was the Chautauqua Performing Arts Center. And I and my landlord, Norman, who's passed away, we went to see Kreskin, the mentalist, at that Chautauqua Performing Arts Center. He was excellent. That was quite a while ago. Belinda Taylor, hi, Jack. Belinda from Chesapeake. I want to say Chesapeake. Is it? Virginia? I'll be the DJ. Oh, it's going to be all village people again, huh? And of course, your favorite song, It's Raining Men. Hallelujah! Not that again, Richard. Come on now. Spice it up a little bit. Well, I shouldn't say the word spice to you. Robin Bittner is not bitter, not at all. She's from Central Florida. Hi, Robin. Did you have damage from one of the two storms? Did you? Well, we're coming in heavy here. 81 that I know of and 22 likes, and there's new people. The power of promoing in advance and, bringing in people that happen to see the top 50 reasons why Bob Joyce may be Elvis. I speak of possibilities. I could be wrong about the whole thing. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. You remember that commercial, Richard. I know you do. East Branch, New York. Now, I'm not aware what would be near East Branch, William. I, you know, I've heard of a Branchville or something in New Jersey with Branch in the title, but I'm not quite sure of your locale. Lori Travis, not Randy Travis. I know where Chautauqua County is. Yeah, I kind of enjoy my time up there. Well, it was my first job in radio. And I arrived in Dunkirk, New York on a bus. I didn't have a car. I had had a car previous to that, but I didn't have a car then. So I arrived on a bus, and I arrived the day they said that Elvis Presley died. How ironic. Uh, Elvis's chapter was ending one way or another. It was ending. He wasn't going to be Elvis anymore, even if he was still alive. And going to go into a new occupation after he got himself all well. That's another story. And I was beginning my radio career at WBUZ, the sound of the country, at 1570 a.m. in Fredonia, New York. I love my time there, even though Henry Seraphin, God rest his soul, would scare the heck out of me sometimes. Oh boy, we're doing a turkey giveaway. It's Thanksgiving time, and they're winning fair and square. It's just the way it's going with however he set this game up. And he comes up and says, "You're giving away too many turkeys. Stop that." What am I going to do? Oh, dear. It's my first radio job, and he's trying to get me arrested for fraud. Belinda Taylor, hi. Yes, Chesapeake, Virginia. That was my first instinct. Oh, Roscoe. Oh, so you're much closer to me than I thought, William. What did you say first? I thought you said upstate or something like that. Upstate to me is Buffalo, and you could say Rochester. You know, you can. There are various ways to commit suicide. I'm surprised that I'm saying it that way, but if you want to walk in downtown Rochester after midnight, that's one way. I don't know why I'm in such a silly mood. No, you walk in Camden, New Jersey. Guaranteed you won't see the light of day. Kara is here, or Kara, not Irene Kara, because it's a K. Hi, guys. Hey, welcome, welcome. I forget where you're from. Hancock, huh? Yeah, these are. No, I don't know Hancock in relation to Roscoe. Now, when you talk Roscoe, the first thing that comes to mind, you may know this too, is Dan Rather. I think he donated enough money to build a whole new Roscoe Fire Department station, fire station. I think he did. He had a home there. I don't know that he does anymore. He's getting on, isn't he? And still doing those interview shows, I think. And he would go up there on the weekends. In fact, I think I was on Route 17 behind him. It was a big, beautiful sedan. And what did the license plate say? Of course, it was him. CBS News. It wasn't one of their news vans. So I think I was behind him on 17 many moons ago, probably when I was living in Wurtsboro, New York. But yeah, I've been kind of well, I passed Roscoe. Roscoe, not Roscoe. That's another place. Roscoe. Um, but he loved it up there. He loved the fishing in that area. He said he loved the Catskills for fishing. What do you think? North Dakota, Cara. Yeah, Cara. Tanya. Is Tanya here yet? From New Jersey, familiar with Jersey City, Patterson, East Orange. Well, those are names I've heard. I don't think I've spent time in either one. I've passed them on the throughway, probably, coming back from, well, I wouldn't be coming back from Florida that way. I did once or twice, but there's a toll every 10 minutes. What 10 minutes? What am I saying? There's a toll every 2 miles, right, Richard? You know about that. Oh, dear. Yes. Tolls, tolls, tolls. I like to take 84 to 81 to 77. That's the way I always got to Rock Hill, South Carolina when I was living there. I want to avoid that Washington Beltway, whether it be the secondary road or the main spin around. What do you call that? I don't want to go anywhere near that. Anywhere near that, even if it's 4:30 in the morning, as I was on it one time going to Florida, had me mate with me and friend, not Karen. Oh, she'd never do that. And man, I have to be in the left lane because GPS is telling me my turn's coming up. Well, this guy is not having it. He's flashing his lights and everything. But I know if I get over, I'll never get back over and I'll miss my turn. Never again. Never again. But there's so many places like that. I know, William. You know, I never told you I had enough French fries to fill up a Happy Meal bag. Marty Greco. Oh yeah, I got to find your picture, Marty. I didn't get you to Google Photos. I begot. I begot. And now I got something explaining to do. Lucy, Lucy. Oh yes, Lucy gets pregnant, but you can't say that word. They didn't even want them to do the story. They were going to just hide her behind laundry baskets and stuff. But she said that she wasn't having that. So now Lucy is pregnant with Desi Jr. and you can't say that word on TV. You can't. I just like to tell this story. I know people have heard me say it, William. You may not have. Hello, Boyd from The Young and the Restless. Faith Lloyd too. I'll talk to you in a second. Robin, some, but we were lucky this time. But man, was it scary. She lives in Florida, so she had some damage, but not too bad. Good. So yeah, they couldn't say pregnant, so they had to use the word expecting. Expecting. If you were in the bedroom, it had to be twin beds, and both people, both Ricky and Lucy, had to have 1 foot on the floor. Yeah, that's how it was in the mid 50s. 80 million, 85 million people watching every Monday night. Insane. People, businesses had to change Monday events to Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, because nobody would be coming in on Monday night. They're home watching I Love Lucy. So there you go. You can't say pregnant, but it was perfectly okay in 1956, the year yours truly was born. If Lucy had misbehaved as the show was ending, to take for Ricky Desi to take her over his knee and spank her as the show ended, as she pretended to cry. Uh, Explain that to me, Marty Greco. I've never been able to figure it out. Hi, Jack and everyone. I'm late. Have I missed anything? Well, we were pretty insane in the membrane, so you might want to watch the replay. Yeah, but it's just me off my meds again. I knew I should have taken my Thorazine. One time I took my Thorazine with a vodka sour. Oh, what a mistake that was. Hi, Trish Terry. Hello, Sandra too. Sandra Fair and Trish Terry. I finally made it. How are you? Helen B is here. Good day, Jack and everyone. Hope you are well. How's things in Australia? Huh? Um, Used to see and talk to Larry Chance. Okay, all the time at the Liberty Diner. So you came in for that. Now, did you have the Larry Chance cream cheese omelet? We have a Larry Chance video up here. Well, we have the link to him singing. He believed Elvis Presley is still alive. So you can find the video here. Um, it's a pre-recorded video, not in the live section, where we give you the link and we talk about Larry Chance in that video. because he was a big Jimmy Sturr fan too. I would see him at Jimmy Sturr events, and I saw Larry Chance perform several times, Paramount Theater in Middletown, and also at a benefit event in Port Jervis at the high school, whatever, when there was the big Port Jervis flood. That goes back a ways. That's when I met Curtis Sliwa for the first time, the only time. Faith Lloyd. Hi, Jack. Hope all is well with you. Keep the rambling going. It seems to be easy tonight. I'm a rambler too. Well, my dad drove a Rambler, a 62 Rambler. I remember that. Yeah, I used to sit there in the garage and pretend like I was driving, you know. It was a dark blue Rambler station wagon. I don't think they had any kind of seat belts in there. The seat belt was, if dad had to stop short, he'd go like this. That was how he protected me. I don't know how he protected himself. Susan, good evening. Ashhook, God bless you. Good evening, Jack. Well, good evening. It's nice to have you aboard. If I miss you, it's not intentional. Who is the Elvis on YouTube? Looks like him. Oh, there's more than one, so it's hard to, to know which one you're talking about. There's that Clark guy, right? There's a whole bunch of them. But none of them are Elvis Presley. I is that Cajun Chef used to say on the anybody watch RFD TV? I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He had a big belly and I'm sure he had suspenders, and he was always, not to be confused with a Cajun chef that I think was on PBS that would say, "I'm gonna make the chicken." Now, what you do for the chicken? You take your lard, and you pour it liberally in the pan. Pour the lard, and then place the chicken in the pan on the lard. He's long gone, believe me. Big belly with suspenders. I am crazy, right? I'm I'm how you say, my elevator does not go to the top floor. It just doesn't. Well, look who's here, Miss Jill. The beautiful Miss Jill is here. Hello, Jack and friends. Been on Oktoberfest today. Now, did you have a stein of beer? You one of those sipping saints that Pastor David Wilkerson wrote a book about and just got here. Missed everyone. Well, you got here in the plenty of time. Don't worry, we haven't done any of our bits here. My phone isn't ringing, so I guess this guy here isn't going to call me. Are you, hairdresser Vito? See here? See him. There I am with Vito at Classy Cuts. Do not mispronounce that last name. I am at Classy Cuts with my hair guy, the owner of Classy Cuts, along with his beautiful wife, Jessica. I just got my hair cut there. Look at that. I'm wearing my long plaid shorts. Like them a lot. And that's Classy Cuts in the Campbell Plaza in Middletown. Only Vito cuts my hair, whatever is left of it. M Mash wants to come in here and demand Bob Joyce. Hey, I've got so many videos on it. Who are you, M Mash, and where are you watching from? Yeah, see, some people just come in. It's like these quick hit people. I'm not saying this is you. It just reminds me of them, where it's like, uh, you know, but I did say that I don't really have real content tonight, but then again, I do. So I should get to it. But I'm having so much fun with you. This is my core audience mixed in with some new people. And I love having new people because we need them, need them, need them. Competition is stiff. Anastasia, not Anastasia. Oh my goodness, Mike Fortner. Wow, hitting that thanks button for $20. You are a blessing to me. Have you ever picked your audience to see what age your listeners are? I'm 48. Well, then you're one of the younger ones. Some people have told me. Some people volunteer it. Richard told me that he's 81, for example. No, he's actually younger. He's in his, well, earlier days than that. Oh God, looking at those shorts, I got dizzy looking at them. Was your head a spinning like a whirlwind? Making me think of Tommy Rowe. Oh, little Sheila, I want to feel ya. Oh, that's not the lyric. I changed the lyric there. I don't think he says that. I'm so embarrassed, Celine M. It gets worse if I kept going. Oh, it gets a lot worse. I made up my own lyrics to that song, Little Sheila by Tommy Rowe, who did Dizzy. He did. Thank you so much, Mark. Fortner. So everybody give their age. Barbara Kendall says 65. Anastasia will not tell us. Deborah Lake is the same age as me, 68 years of age. Boy, they must love you, Mike. They're telling. Women don't tell their age. Now, I was born in March. When were you born, Deborah Lake? Belinda Taylor. I'm 51, young, young, young. Nancy DeMarco is 67, like Karen. One day I'll get her over here. Cheryl Larson is 74. Jill is 75. Looks 35. I'm just saying. I'm just saying she won't let me show her picture. She won't let me. What can I do? What can I do about that? She's a very private kind of person. S Taller is 67 as well. You just turned 57, Michael. Well, this has brought a bunch of ages here. 52 for Selena M. Kelly is 59. Richard is 62, he says. We'll have to see if he's got a birth certificate there. Um, oh, you mean poll? Well, they're just saying it, Mike. So it's making my job easy, although I feel like I am spinning right now. You mean Cajun chef Justin Wilson? Yes, I do. Yes, my mom and dad would watch him when he was alive. Wasn't he fun? Did you ever see him? I know mom and dad did. He was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun. There were two that are very much like there's the guy on RFD. He's been dead for a long time too, but they play the shows over and over. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Then there's the guy. Oh, you dip the chicken in the lard. You dip it in the lard. That's how it goes. Now, forget that extra virgin olive oil. Frankly, I don't trust olive oil that hasn't been around the block a few times. You know what I'm saying, Richard? Don't know why I'm saying these things. I swear to you, I have had nothing to drink at all, Jill. You may chastise me now. Hello, Jack and friends. Yes. Um, we have a lot of beautiful women here. We do. We have one from the Netherlands. Hello, are you watching from the Netherlands? And beauty is only skin deep. I realize that. I realize that. So we don't want to make an issue of physical beauty. But boy, it is nice when you get the whole combo, right? I mean, you don't want just the Big Mac, you want the combo. Oh, yeah. Is my buddy here yet? Oh, jeez. I hate when I blank it. He'll say, see, you have brain fog. Eat more meat. Eat all meat. Are you aware of the carnivore diet? Anybody here been on the carnivore diet? You are not 93, Alice Warner. You don't look a day over 67. Well, if you are, God bless your heart. May you live longer than Dick Van Dyke, who's still ticking, right? Lori Travis, not Randy Travis, is 52. Miss Beaver is 57. And yeah, I think I'm being redundant now. I'm talking to you from the Department of Redundancy Department. Trish Terry is 65. Um, I know my core audience is over 50. So when we get somebody like Jake Judy, who I don't see here right now, now let's see if I can find Marty's picture here. Open up another tab and go to how am I going to do that? Dummy, I was supposed to take a photo of it. Well, I'll tell you what, we may have a part two. I can pretty much guarantee you that we're going to crash tonight. I mean, it's happening downstairs, but it comes right back on. This is one of those problems. Andy's been working on it. We got to call the cable company. Someone's going to physically have to come here. So at some point, I'm going to freeze. It's almost guaranteed. Now we can pray. We can have a no freeze prayer group here. But if it happens, I'll come back on. Okay. Okay. I like my oil. I got to be careful with you, Richard. You can be a little naughty. Girl, you've been a naughty girl. You've let your knickers down. I am the Eggman, but Richard is definitely the walrus. I just know it for a fact. I let my let me read this without reading it. Yeah. I like my oil I like my oil like a virgin, and DD will let you figure that word out. Oh boy, I'm not sure. I can't get it. I can't get it. Don't say it. Becky is 65. That's Grandma Becky who makes delicious homemade chocolate chip cookies. I like it when you put the walnuts in there. Grandma Becky, that's my favorite right there. Tell you what. Oh, I do have a sweet tooth. I try to avoid it. I've been doing much better. Uh, Darren Bestable just turned 49 this very year. Teresa Lee Leonard, hello, Jack. I'm 63. Well, and you're Bayou girl, right? Am I right, Teresa? I have a comment if you say you are. Don't worry about it. Sir Muppalot, are you the puppet master? One of the puppet masters? I have more than one. Hi, everyone. Blame the sunspots. Were you a sun goddess? Like, what's her name there? What was that 60s Bridget Bardot, right? She looked old way before her time because she was out in the sun getting tan all the time. See, they didn't have Suzanne Summers products back then either, like Karen uses. Karen looks younger now, I swear to you, using Suzanne Summers products. I'll give it a plug. Her husband, Alan Hamill, runs the company, and her daughter in law and her son, Bruce Summers. And they're great products. They're a little pricey, but they're not terrible. They're not terrible. And the gut renew for the tummy, very, very good as well. What do you think, William? 55 and a doo wopper, huh? Do you have doo wop groups that come? Well, you're in Roscoe. There's no doo wop groups in Roscoe, right? Um, you used to have a drive-in theater, I think, in the Roscoe Diner, right? You had your own diner, didn't you? Um, yeah. So you are BG girl. Okay, Teresa Lee Leonard. You were the first that I know of here at the channel to cheat on me. To cheat on me. You know what I'm referring to? Oh, Sammy is here, and that is a guy. He's a man, Sam. Sammy, where are you? I don't know. There's so many people here. Me 89, no way, Sammy. We don't believe it for a New York minute. Um, and believe me, the New York minute down in New York City is not as fast as it used to be because you're always wondering if you're going to be accosted, maybe by Jim Acosta. Yeah, but I said it. You know, I used to like those people. Oh, they all sold out. I used to think that Anderson Cooper was amusing and I'd enjoy his ridiculous. And now I can't watch 5 minutes of him. I won't watch him on uh, New Year's Eve anymore with that, other guy from that Real Housewives talk show. I know his name. I just can't think of it. Plus 100 awesome. Let's hit 125. 101.1 WCBS FM. You used to listen to that, Richard. I know you did. CBS FM with Dandy Dan Daniels. He was terrific. You probably left before Broadway Bill Lee started. He's incredible DJ. Then all the CBS jocks, the weekend jocks were ex-WABC jocks when they went talk. Ron Lundy, Big Dan Ingram. Sometime I got to play. He plays music. I'll never get away with it, especially live. I'll have no shot. But I want to. I want to. Oh, reminds me. I got so much to tell you tonight. So this is just if you're content, I really got some good stuff. But if I got a John Presley clip coming up for you, okay? The DNA son of Elvis. I think we're up to about 7 or 8 love children from Elvis now. It's getting a little crowded here in this love child club. Now, some people say the pastor is in the love child club, but then you say, no, he's not. Look at the scars, look at the veins, look at the broken pinkies. Only 4,000 people have watched my video, "Is He the Son of Elvis?" right here in our pre-recorded videos. See, Bren, pre-recorded is when I am not live, so you did not miss a thing. You're certifiable, Jack. You mean I need to, yeah, they need to call in Dr. Herrera, which is, you know, I got the gene in me. I'm admitting to it. Unfortunately, my children as well to a degree. Um, I shouldn't have said that, but they're doing wonderfully. Well, I know my son is. I don't know how my daughter's doing. But, yeah, that took Dr. Herrera when it was time for my mother to be certified from the living room over to the Tuckerman Hall. I could get to Tuckerman Hall in 7 or 8 minutes if I started walking. If I started walking, it's all closed up and abandoned. I don't think the Asians, the Koreans, or the Chinese have bought Tuckerman Hall yet. It just sits there, but I may be wrong about that. I may be wrong about that. So, Dr. Herrera would say, "Mrs. Villard," he would come right to the house and there'd be state police there. They thought this was going to be an easy gig because my mother was so nice to him, you know, and they smiling at the troopers and saying hello and everything. Mrs. Villa, but he couldn't be fooled by me mom. Me mom, he knew what was going on. I told him too. I had to because, you know, it was getting scary. And he said, "Mrs. Villard, I think you need to go into the hospital for just a little while." And he was sincere about just a little while. 3 days up back on her meds, and she was fine. She was my mom again, totally different person. So let's go. And at that point, oh no, I'm not going anywhere. At that point, the state police knew it wasn't going to be that easy gig they had hoped for. Oh, why do I say these things, Ted Richards? Why do I reveal so much? Yes, Marty, and hope you are likewise. He's talking to Marty, and I forgot to snap his photo. Oh, dear. Or send it to Google. As soon as I sent the current batch to Google, which will be coming this week, this is getting insane now. I said, "Oh, I didn't put Marty in there. I didn't transfer his photo to Google Photos." Um, Wake up, little Susie, not wake up, Cindy. Like button. Yes, please hit the like button. 50 likes, 103 um, people watching now that I know of. Hit the notification bell because sometimes we just pop on to pop off. And if you can, hit the thanks button. Now, some people like a different method, and I can check that in real time too. It's Cash App. Do you have Cash App? $2, $5, $10. It really, really helps me because where's B? I forgot I was talking to Teresa Lee Leonard. She might have responded to me. Did you? Did you? She knows that if she didn't respond to me, what I'm probably going to say. Yeah, I think she does. But you know, I love you, BG girl. Sammy. Oh my goodness. Sammy, I will turn 90 in May, born 1935. Oh my goodness. You're older than Jimmy Sturr, considerably older, actually. I better say that just in case Jimmy was watching, who I have loved since 1969. He's my man crush, you know? Uh, I don't have a man crush. Well, maybe Rob Lowe. I'm just kidding, Richard. Don't put me down. No, I'm not. I will turn 90 in May, born 1935. God bless you, and may you live older than Dick Van Dyke. But it's going to be if Trump doesn't get in. Oh, this could lose somebody right here. If Trump doesn't get in November 5th and actually get to assume the office on January 20th, just look to the movie Back to the Future 2 to see what life on this earth will be. If we blow this one, we're toast. We're toast. You know, curtains. Jack has been talking a nip, taking a nip or three. I had to try that some night, see how it would be. But with cardiomyopathy, I'm not supposed to have too much, but I do occasionally indulge and have a lovely frozen concoction, like a strawberry frozen strawberry margarita or daiquiri. Oh, lovely vodka sour. Love that. A few things here and there, just a few things. Did I lose Jill? I hope not. Nancy DeMarco. Um, Sam Sammy goes back with Bob E. Hmm. I still haven't figured out what your abbreviation was. You'll probably have to tell me in a text message. Tanya Sears, early happy birthday. Yes, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Sam. Sam the man. I know for sure now. Well, I don't really know for sure. It's not like, I was in the same room or something. Sam Semi, 13.99 on the thanks button. The other way is the Cash app, which is lowercase letters, Media Guy 56, Media Guy 56. There's Teresa. Media Guy 56, lowercase letters, Media Guy 56. And I can tell, it'll come into my email that someone hit the Cash app, which you can link up if you haven't already. You have to link your checking account and you can use it for, to give money to your family, friends, or they can do the same for you and what have you, your family and friends. And it's a really, I use it every month to pay a specific bill, and I've never had a problem. And you get a record of what you've given to, or you have received. There is a record. Look, there's that sound there. I get all of it when you hit Cash App, and there's an amount taken out by Google, by YouTube when you use the thanks button, but I'm not complaining. They give me a worldwide voice, and I'm very thankful, and it certainly does boost my monthly total. We're working on that total now that I'll receive just before Thanksgiving. So thank you, Sam Sammy. I can't believe it. How's your health and all that? Not that you have to share publicly. You can always email me, Jack the Fair Guy, FAIR, Jack the Fair Guy at gmail.com. Faith Lloyd is 64. And does your significant other still love you now that you're 64, Faith Lloyd? Because in Paul McCartney's case, the answer was no. That's the he was with a lady with one leg at that time, right? That was a messy divorce or whatever. Jack is on those special meds to help him. Well, yes, yes. Those meds that keep me out of the rubber room. I don't want to be in the rubber room. They don't have cable, Marty. They don't have cable. Kitty Hewitt. I know that name Hewitt really well, so I should not stumble over that. Hi, Mr. Jack. I hope you're doing much better. You seem to be in great spirits tonight. The funny thing about it, Kitty, at about 20 to 9, I was downstairs with Karen and I was saying, oh, I just kind of feel like watching an old movie tonight and what have you, but, I need to get up to the studio. But the moment I get up here, everything changes. It's just like Rod Stewart says when he booked maybe too many nights in a row or something like that, and he's got to do the show, and he's there in the hotel room in the afternoon and said, I should have spaced it out better. But the moment he hits that stage, it's a whole different world. It's the same here. It's the same here. William is talking about Cousin Brucey, my ex-boss. I'll have to find out why. So yeah, I am, Kitty. Cindy, how you feeling, Cindy? I know you've been in terrible pain. Tell us about that if you want to. If I missed your comment and it was witty, I didn't intend to, Tanya, LOL. So where is that Teresa Lee Leonard? Neo is here. Try not to get one of those I Love Me jackets with the really long sleeves. Well, tell me more, Neocon. Did anyone ever watch Chiller Theater? Well, it's funny you say that. Because what is it called?